Modern Warfare 2 has a few firsts coming up, which, for being out for a month now, having major expansions already introduced, it's not too often anymore that we can say that. But today, I want to run down a few firsts that will be coming to Modern Warfare 2 with you. As we go along, drop your thoughts down below. Any of these firsts for Modern Warfare 2 that you're really looking forward to, anything in particular that strikes you as interesting, whatever the case, drop your thoughts below. As well, if you enjoy the video, you find it at all insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, and DMZ. We're chasing down 600,000 subscribers, so if you'd like to join the community, I'd love to have you. And finally, today's video is brought to you in part by OwnASaber, but more on them in a bit. For now, let's jump into the discussion of a few more firsts for Modern Warfare 2. The first thing up on deck I want to talk about is, well, our first XP event of any kind here. We ended up seeing listed on the Warzone Trello board, just updated out of the blue, no real mention of it over on Twitter or any of the majorly followed socials. But if you were to check the Warzone 2.0 Trello board, you'll end up seeing double XP items listed, and surprisingly listed twice. Once for PlayStation exclusivity, and then once for everyone across all platforms. But there's two things odd about this. Firstly, it's only standard XP, which, when we're capped per season, not many people may find this as useful. Currently, there is no weapon XP listed as a part of this upcoming event, so if this holds as accurate, it'd be really surprising and would perhaps make this the longest that we've gone without any sort of weapon XP event after the launch of a game in recent history. But the second oddity is that, well, it's only 2 days in total, and only 1 day if you're not on PlayStation. Having that exclusive 24-hour window reserved for tomorrow on PlayStation, and then moving into Thursday morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are in the world. But then after that, all platforms for double XP is listed from December 1st to December 2nd, as opposed to the normal whole weekend that we normally get per XP event. So that's something that's definitely interesting here, and some two strange caveats with that being listed. So if we're considering firsts, we can kind of have like 3 sub firsts. It's the first XP event that we'll have within Modern Warfare 2. Sure, nice to have those for who need it, but it's also the first time we'll see this not paired with weapon XP, and the first time we'll see this only be 1 day total for everybody. So very interesting, but if you guys do need XP, we will be getting something here over the next couple of days, so you can keep that in mind. And also, it might be something that is subject to change. Perhaps it is a placeholder right now that Raven has listed on their Trello board, and that it does become something either longer in duration, or perhaps maybe it does expand into a double XP event across the board as a triple-double with regular XP, weapon XP, and perhaps Battle Pass XP. But right now, I'd take it at face value, XP, standard XP for PlayStation for 2 days and 1 day for everybody else. Now, beyond that, we'll see our first free-to-play period for Modern Warfare 2, or so it's reported. So for those that are on Warzone 2, DMZ right now, but you kind of want to try out Modern Warfare 2 in the full offering here, that's something that right now is rumored, not necessarily confirmed, but Tom Henderson, industry insider, who has gotten a ton of stuff right in the past year or so in regards to Modern Warfare 2 coverage, stated that we'll see our first free-to-play offering here for Modern Warfare 2 for those that do not own it, starting on December 15th, going until the 19th. So while that's not necessarily in the immediate future here in the next week or so, it is just on the near horizon. Now, if you are somebody that does not have Modern Warfare 2, what can you expect with free-to-play offerings? Now, nothing is guaranteed again right now. It's not confirmed in any way, shape, or form just yet, but previously, most of the game's offering has been included with free-to-play offerings, or rather, the multiplayer aspects and online aspects of those games, working its way up from a limited offering the first time we saw it back in Modern Warfare 2019 to basically the full multiplayer offering being available as of recent introductions. It started again in Modern Warfare 2019, where that free access period only granted 5 multiplayer maps and 5 modes: Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, Hardpoint, Domination, and the likes, on the maps only of Shoot House, Oil Rig, Shipment, Cheshire Park, and Harbor. Now, Cold War's first free access period offered, again, limited quantity if my memory serves me correctly, but the second one was everything if I'm not mistaken. 25 multiplayer maps on 9 multiplayer modes with zombies, including Outbreak as well. And then recently, Vanguard's free-to-play access periods granted 20 plus multiplayer maps and modes, as well as the zombies offering. So we're starting to see more and more introduced. If it does come right at that point of that mid-season update, not only will we probably see the full offering of Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer experience, as well as what is likely going to be Spec Ops, but we'll also see Shipment added in with that free-to-play offering with the mid-season update, but also, as we'll talk about in just a second, raids. Campaign likely will not be a part of that free-to-play period, but also one thing to note is that if you have not played Modern Warfare 2 just yet, and that would be your first initial entry into it, if you decide to upgrade to purchasing the game and then continuing on further, if it's anything like what we've had in the past, your stats will carry over from that free-to-play period into the full offering of whenever you purchase the game. Now, there is a few more things here that I'll mention, but before we move on, I want to take a second and let you know about today's sponsor, sponsor, a bit different of one that we normally have, but I'm a big Star Wars guy. I don't get to talk about it much here on the channel, but I love this one. I always wanted a genuine lightsaber when I was a kid, and with the holidays right around the corner, if you've got a fan in the family or a collector, check out OwnASaber for some high quality collectibles. Whether you're displaying one in the office or looking to get genuine use out of them, there's something for every fan of the franchise. Right now, they're running a Black Friday deal where 2 sabers get you $100 off your order, 3 or more gets you $150 off your order, both of which are automatically applied those discounts when added to your cart. And if you're not looking to buy in bulk, you just want one singular saber, you can get 20% off with code ESP. Not full espresso this time, just ESP, but the deal ends November 30th, so act fast and check out OwnASaber. Now, beyond that, a little further out here with the mid-season update, right now currently slated for December 14th, we'll see our first raid in Modern Warfare 2, and honestly, first raid overall in any sort of Call of Duty game. Very little right now is known about what this will entail, what the gameplay will be like, what rewards there may be on the other side, among other things, but I'm very much so looking forward to at least learning more and then probably jumping into it. Stated in the official Call of Duty blog, it said that raids will be continuing the story of Modern Warfare 2's campaign. Raids will be the ultimate challenge for trios with a mix of stealth, all-out action, and puzzle-solving objectives. Expect a full tactical overview and additional raids intel at mid-season. Now, again, while there's not really much detailed here with this, what we do know is that it's been teased that you'll want to play Spec Ops and rank up your classes there so that you're not at any sort of disadvantage going into the raids of Season 1 Reloaded and those that will be coming in the future. Now, I'm really curious to see how these will play and how these will both progress narratively and gameplay-wise. A part of me wonders if, like yesterday's discussion on the episodic anthology rumor of DLC campaigns in the future with other characters, if that's something that we could see happen in the way of raids where these are sort of mini campaigns in and of itself, because the Season 1 Reloaded raid is quite literally labeled in the revealing blog post on the COD site as Episode 1. So perhaps coming back to that rumor, characters are explored in raids, while we also will still get that full-fledged campaign next year at some point to follow the main storyline of Modern Warfare 2's campaign, and wherever we end up here post year 1 after all raids and narrative continuation finish up. On another note though, I'm really hoping that we get some really cool rewards for mastering raids, especially if they are difficult. I know that I've said it so many times here, I would love to see some sort of really kick-ass camo or something like that, something that has a more rare nature to it, because if it is something difficult, it should be something that's harder to come by. So fingers crossed we get something like that, but we'll have to wait and see how that all works out. And one further note just on the discussion of raids, right now we don't know if this will be anything that's a sort of limited time thing where perhaps raids are only available seasonally, as in if it's the Season 1 Reloaded raid, will this Episode 1 only be available from Season 1 Reloaded to Season 2, Season 2 Reloaded? We don't quite know if that'll be something that goes away after a period of time, or if it'll be sort of additive where in a compounding fashion you could tackle each raid at any point that you so choose to do so. And finally, first we'll talk about here is just a quick brief mention here that the first of the CDL 2022-2023 season is going to be kicking off with opening weekend as of this weekend, actually, with the first matches for qualifiers and placements going towards Major 1 in just a few weeks in Raleigh, North Carolina, kicking off. So if you guys are at all interested in checking out that action, that's something we can also look forward to as well. The new season starting here, of course, the new CDL Pro Packs and everything just launching today in Modern Warfare 2. So they're starting to ramp up the marketing and upcoming season here for the CDL. But beyond that, that is our major first still upcoming here that we have on the immediate horizon and somewhat near future horizon. So that's what we're gonna call it. I'd love to get your thoughts and feedback down there in the comment section down below. What are you guys looking forward to the most here? The XP event, the free-to-play offering, the first raid coming at mid-season here, perhaps the CDL season kicking off. Whatever the case, drop your thoughts below. But if you enjoyed the video, you found it at all insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, and anything DMZ. We'll keep you up to date with everything you need to know here in regards to anything COD related, so I'd love to have you in the community. For now, thanks so much for watching. My name is OwnASaber. I'll see you guys later. Take care, and peace.